quote, "You have just stumbled upon a most intriguing book, a book titled Mist. You have no idea where it came from, who wrote it, or how old it is. Reading through its pages provides you with only a superbly crafted description of an island world. But it's just a book, isn't it? As you reach the end of the book, you lay your hand on a page. Suddenly your own world dissolves into blackness, replaced with the island world the pages described. Now you're here, wherever here is, with no option but to explore." End quote. Obviously this is not a real story. Myst is not a real island. It is a, quote, "graphic adventure video game." End quote. It was the PC game that sold the most copies until 2002. It may not appeal to you because it doesn't have a fast enough pace, but give Myst a try. If you do, you may find yourself sucked into, quote, "an amazing alternative reality." The name Myst came from Jules Verne's novel, The Mysterious Island. When it came out in 1993, it was, quote, "a surprise hit." People praised the way it, quote, "immersed players in a fictional world." End quote. It did this by putting the player in the role of the stranger, who used books that Atris, one of the principal characters in the game, wrote to travel to other worlds. I quoted other worlds. The other worlds are called ages. The player used the ages to find out background info and to complete the game. The island of Myst is so vivid and beautiful that sometimes you may find yourself wanting to go there. I've never found any other kids who played Myst. It would be nice if I could. However, since it was released in 1993, it's almost 20 years old, and not that many kids have heard about it. Even if they did know about it, they might find it boring at first sight. My friend Nathan found the Myst series boring. This is because he liked higher action shooting games, and Myst had a lower level of action than he liked. According to Wikipedia, the game unfolds at its own pace and is solved through a combination of patience, observation, and logical thinking. Myst is not a high-action game. However, if you like puzzles, you just might like it. If you would try it, you would make me happier because I want more kids to try playing Myst. And if you would thoroughly stick with it and give it a try, once again, you might like it. Here are some reasons why you should try playing. If your parents are concerned about you playing video games that are too violent, I've got you covered. According to Wikipedia, Myst has, quote, "no physical violence," end quote. It has no death. If your parents are concerned about video games being too antisocial and isolating, I could start a Myst club where we would meet to play the Myst games. If your parents are concerned about video games not being worthwhile, I can make the argument that Myst would probably increase your problem-solving skills. The puzzles give a good sense of satisfaction and accomplishment when you finish them. It's also very nice to finish a game too, although it can sometimes leave you wanting more. There are quite a few of the combination lock type puzzles in Myst, so if you like those, you might like it. If more kids played Myst, we would have more kids who are less affected by violent video games and had better problem-solving skills. You should try playing it. You can download it off of GOG.com, which stands for Games of Gold, for $6, or buy the used CD off of Amazon for $4. Or you can spend $20 to $40 to buy games like Halo Reach and Battlefield 3 new. Do you want to spend more money on war games or less money on puzzle games that exercise your brain? If you would give it a try, I would talk to you about it and possibly even give you hints if you were really stuck. You should try telling other kids about it. If you find it a good experience, who knows, maybe they will want to try it too. Myst may not be fast-paced, but it really is an excellent game. It's cheap instead of some games these days, and may increase your problem-solving skills. Remember, if you try it, you could be sucked into, quote, "an amazing alternative reality," end quote.